Revelations of light. The light before revelation. Before there was form, before words, before even the idea of beginning, there was light. Not light as brightness, nor as something you could point to, but light as fullness, awareness without boundary, presence without separation. This light was infinite, so complete that nothing else could exist beside it. There was no other, no space for becoming, only total unity. And yet, within that wholeness arose a movement, not a mistake, not a fracture, but a sacred choice. The light drew inward, contracting slightly to create space, like the quiet pause before a birth, like a womb shaping room for life to emerge. It was never absence, it was preparation. Sacred space for potential. From this space, vessels began to form. Not perfect vessels, but living ones. Flexible, evolving, responsive into them, the light began to flow. Some of it settled gently, some overflowed into sparks, some remained hidden, waiting to be recognized. These sparks are not lost, they live within the world and within you. Life becomes the field in which they are gathered, noticed and restored, not through force, but through awareness and alignment. You were not created to escape the world, you were created to illuminate it from within. This is why life has rhythms. Moments of clarity followed by confusion, expansion followed by contraction, knowing followed by forgetting. When you resist these cycles, you suffer. When you honor them, wisdom grows. Light reveals only what can be held. Holding requires presence. It asks for integrity between your inner and outer life. It asks for gentleness, patience, and surrender. Within you are many vessels. Some shaped by joy, some by pain, some by love, none are wrong. Revelation does not replace these vessels, it refines them, it softens what has grown rigid, strengthens what has become fragile, and brings your inner world into alignment. When alignment happens, something subtle occurs. Light flows, not as a rush, not as an explosion, but as a steady current. Fragments within you begin to communicate, tension loosens, hidden sparks respond. This is repair, not fixing what is broken, but remembering what was always whole beneath the surface. The world feels unfinished because it is. Creation is ongoing. Restoration is active, and you are not separate from this process. Every moment of awareness contributes. Every choice rooted in compassion restores balance. Every pause where you choose presence over reaction lifts something unseen. You are not asked to be perfect. You are asked to be present. You are not asked to shine constantly. You are asked to make space. Just as the light once drew inward to allow creation to emerge, you are invited to trust your own pauses and contractions. They are not delays, they are gestation. Revelation does not move in straight lines, it spirals, deepens, and returns. Each unfolding prepares you to hold more without overwhelming the vessel. These revelations are not lessons to master, they are experiences to inhabit. Felt in your body, noticed in your relationships, reflected in the way you speak, listen and move through the world. You are already part of the light's movement, already participating in restoration, already a vessel in the making. This work begins not with answers, but with reverence, with willingness, with the courage to pause long enough for the light to speak. And so, we begin here, at the threshold, in the space between contraction and revelation, where remembering quietly unfolds.